Hey guys, back again here. This time with the tanker. It came in this morning, the RO. Now you think he'd have put this in a cardboard tube rather than having it in a flat envelope. You're going to get creases in it. But the hair dryer will take that out again, so it will. We got this side done last week. I showed you how I done that last week. So we're going to do this side. So we need a ruler and a sharp blade, and the hair dryer is just sitting offside camera here. So bear with me here to get this cut, lined up with us, and I'll show you how I put it on. So we're back in a second. Right, we've got enough here cut off, hopefully. So just get it marked up. Which is handy is you have centimetre squares on the back for grid lines for cutting it straight. Get that out of the road. Get a ruler. A sharp blade. Keep that bit to one side. Bring this down again. Just overlap it at the end. Underside, sorry. So it gives you a wee bit of leeway to adjust it. Don't cut it exactly right. Just cut enough over the end. I just actually passed that square here. Turn it up. Yeah, bit to one side. Forward again. Just make sure there's no it's a dark net paint because it'll show through the final. There's a bit there. I can see that'll show up big time through the final. We'll take it down a bit. They look small and they feel small, but once the final goes on, they stick out like a sore thumb and they really exaggerate it. Where's my brush? My brush is about somewhere here. Where's that? Worst about it is when you're working with this type of stuff, it's static and it attracts all the dust and tears under the sun. There's another bit there I missed. Because you really only get one chance at this. And this stuff is very, very sticky. And once you put it down, if you're wanting to pull it up again, you're able to rip the final and you're able to take a chunk of paint out as well. So make sure your surface is nice and clean and there's no wee bits of dirt in it anywhere. And just take your time putting it down. Right, now for the funny part. Get the backing. There's 3 layers. Just use the chrome, the backing off the chrome, and then the protective layer that's over the chrome itself. So getting it started could be a pain. Now hopefully this big wrinkle will come out of it. At that age it had folded. Just take your time at it and just let it fall down around the curve itself without any rubbing too hard on it. And if there's any bubbles in it, it's stubborn to come out. Get a sharp needle and just burst the bubble and let the air out on the underside. Now once I get this down, I'll use the hair jar on it just to really activate the glue that's underside of it. Now it is pretty sticky, but it doesn't cost anything to be sure of activating the glue. So that's what I said about the wee overlap. You notice is the bottom side of it. Just cut enough over to overlap it. When it goes down on the chassis, then you have a nice neat finish. So again, I think I might change this blade out. It's always handy to have a nice clean blade when you're doing something like this. If it's kind of way blunt, it's not going to work for you. It's going to cause you more problems than enough. So we'll see now exactly where it ends. And I take the film off just yet. I run over it with a hair jar, or sorry, I'm actually using my heat gun here. I'll get it done quicker. Just be careful of this here because it's 10 times hotter than a hair dryer. It's really for stripping solder and paint and so forth. So you don't want to hang about too much in the one spot because you'll be amazed how quick it will melt plastic. So I think that's enough. Right. Take a film off now. There you go. No bubbles in it, wrinkles or anything now. If I had left any nips in it before I sanded that down, that would have stuck with it like a sore thumb. So you can rub it over again just to make sure you're happy enough with it. Kind of way all stuck down in all the corners. See, this stuff isn't coming off again in a hurry. See what I mean by static? It's just attracting all the hairs. So once it's done, let's have to one side. Keep it clean. Now, same for the other side here. Exactly the same way. Hopefully this side is long enough. No, see, it's actually too short. Just a little bit. Should be long enough. Yeah, it's plenty long. So again, just measure it up. Move it back out of the road again. All those wee bits are there, all those twin hollies, so just don't dump them. Just double check this, see how much I've got left to play with. I would say about a half an inch, if it is that. So I can't really afford to take anything off the bottom, but it's been trimmed off anyway once it's on the tiger itself. So again, same process as before. Make sure there's nothing on it that's going to really stick out. I can feel a few bits there in the lacquer. See, I wasn't too fussed on having this too shiny, this part anyhow, because it's going to be covered over with the chrome. Now the chrome that they give you with it, it was okay, but I just didn't like those cows on it. It wasn't fitting in with the type of build I was going to go for, like a show truck sort of thing. Maybe if I had been doing a show truck, I could have went ahead and put them on and maybe just weathered the whole thing up. But I said not to. Change it up and went for this instead. There's a couple of high spots there. Some of the dirt is left settled in the clear. No, it's that side or that side. It's which side? That's the back end. So this side of the drum isn't glued on. This side of the is. Again, make sure you've all your dust and anything that's stuck to it well out of the road. I can still feel them. This is almost done, this file, so I don't want to use anything any heavier in case it shows through it. So we're okay at that. Right, make sure there's no mud wrinkles in this before I actually tape it down. As I said there last week in the video when I showed this first, there's any amount of colours you can get this in. You get in holographic colours, gold, pink, green, you name it, it'll come in any particular colour you're after. You can get it in a satin finish, nickel finish, just depends what one you want it. Right. Another pass over a brush, make sure there's no hair stuck to it anywhere if it's a dirt. Say it's static, so it's just clinging to everything. Again, same process as the other side there, just take your time at it. You see a bit of dirt there. See. Again, just leave yourself enough where to trim off. It's better than too long than too short. Measure twice, cut once sort of thing. There's a wee bit of a lip up the end of it here, so I'll trim that off. It's not too bad here. I'll actually trim that off too. There's a wee bit of a tiny lip on it. Just with a steady hand has to come in. You see that blade sharp enough, yeah. It's always a nerve-wracking part, this. It's hard to see this because of the reflection of the light above it. It's only a fine line across it, across the centre here, but it's noticeable. Right. There we go, it's a lot better. So like this around, it's a bit of a lip on that too, raising up over the edge. So we'll trim that off as well. Use your toothpick just to get in inside the groove, so thing. Don't use anything else but a toothpick. You're able to rip it. So again, just take your time. So after I do this, that is the trailer completely finished. I'll leave it to one side and continue on with the rig. I have 2 new rigs due next week, hopefully at the end of this weekend. 2 brand new tools, again from Ulteri. They're Scanias, the S730 I think it is, or S630 rather. They're due in very shortly. Right, that's that done. So again, just take your protective cover on. Hope there's no scratches in it. There you go. All done. Nice and neat. Let's run that heat gun over it again, just to make sure all your glue's all nice and tight down with it. As I said earlier, remember not to keep this one spot at one time. You'll be surprised how quick it'll buckle the hub, or sorry, the tube. We that'll do that. So that's us finished. So now we'll see what it's like on the tanker itself. So that's two sides done. It's come out pretty well. Now, as you can see here, just down the bottom or over here, in here, there's actually a pipe was glued onto that. So there is. That is done the same colour I done the tanks. Hatches are at the top, gunmetal. So let me set this camera up again and we'll see what it's like. So bear with me. So here you go, guys. One side done. And the other. So these wires here now are actually for your lights. It's on the guards, and then those back wires are for the backlights. So they'll feed up in through the hole here. This side does come off. I haven't glued that on. I left that off intentionally. So that's where all your wires are going to be up in there. Once I get all the wires and all put in and so forth, I can glue it in place then. So you're not having any wires showing. So there you go, guys. There's what, 23 minutes. So hopefully you enjoyed that wee exercise. Right, alright guys, so thanks for watching and I'll speak to you all later. Bye.